Daniel and Tom were typical high school students. They were best friends who loved to hang out together and share their love of horror movies. But on this particular day, something strange was happening at their school. Rumors had been circulating about a scary clown with a balloon that was lurking around the halls. Some students had claimed to have seen it, while others dismissed it as just a silly prank. Daniel and Tom were skeptical at first, but as the day went on, they started to hear strange noises and see strange movements out of the corner of their eyes. They began to feel uneasy and on edge. As they made their way to their next class, they turned a corner and saw the clown standing in front of them. It was dressed in a tattered clown outfit with a red nose and an unsettling grin on its face. It held a single red balloon in its hand. Daniel and Tom froze in fear as the clown approached them. It didn't say a word, but instead just stood there, staring at them with its unblinking eyes. The only sound in the hallway was the quiet hiss of the balloon as it rubbed against the clown's hand. The two friends tried to back away slowly, but the clown began to follow them. It moved slowly and deliberately, as if it was enjoying their fear. As they turned to run, they heard the sound of the balloon popping. They turned back to see the clown disappear around the corner, leaving them shaken and terrified. Daniel and Tom knew they had to warn their fellow classmates, but they also knew they were dealing with something far more sinister than just a simple prank. What was this clown's motive? And why did it target them specifically? They had no idea, but they knew they had to find out before it was too late. The days that followed were filled with unease and fear. The clown was seen around the school more and more frequently, always lurking in the shadows with its balloon in hand. It seemed to be watching everyone, and no one knew when or where it would strike next. Daniel and Tom couldn't shake the feeling that they were being followed. They heard strange noises in the hallways at night and saw shadows moving just out of sight. Every time they turned a corner, they expected to see the clown waiting for them. One evening, they were studying together in the library when they heard a soft tapping sound coming from the window. They turned to see the clown outside, tapping its balloon against the glass. Its eyes were fixed on them, and it seemed to be beckoning them outside. Daniel and Tom knew they shouldn't go, but something about the clown's invitation was compelling. They felt drawn to it, as if it had some kind of power over them. They followed the clown out of the library and into the deserted hallway. The only sound was the soft hiss of the balloon as it rubbed against the clown's hand. Suddenly the clown turned and lunged at them, brandishing a knife. Daniel and Tom tried to run, but the clown was too fast. It caught up to them and began to slash at them with the knife, cackling with glee. They were trapped, with no way out. The clown seemed to be enjoying their fear and pain, relishing in the terror it was causing. Daniel and Tom were later found dead. If you liked this video, make sure to give it a like, and do not forget to hit the subscribe button.